Hello everyone, and today I'll be doing the 100 meter versus the 200 meter. So with the 100 versus 200 meter, here's a little diagram of how the track is. And the 100 meter starts right here and it ends over here, where the 200 meter will start here in a little staggered type of deal where the person in lane 1 starts here, lane 2 a little bit in front, lane 3 a little bit in front, and so on and so forth. So here are some techniques in the 100 and 200 meter. So with the 100 meter, it's basically a straight line acceleration where you just drive forward from the blocks, and try to reach maximum speed as quickly as possible. With the 200 meter, it includes a curve requiring some stride adjustments and some leaning and balancing and controlling the speed. So with the 200 meter, when you start off, what I like to do when I ran the 200 was start explode out the blocks, run as hard as I can, reach maximum speed before I get to the halfway mark. And then from there, I basically hug this line all the way until I hit the 100 meters. So when you hug the line, it's kind of called a slingshot. You'll get like a slingshot momentum where once you hit the straightaway, you kind of gain speed again, and then you can kind of gain speed, and then you kind of hold it throughout the whole race. And I'll say around this half right here is where the lactic acid will start to build up, and basically you're just holding that speed, honestly. Now with the 100 meter, it starts here, and it's basically a full-on sprint. You just take off and try to reach maximum speed. I'll say around here, and just kind of hold it, or you know what, maybe around here you will reach maximum speed, and then you kind of hold it all the way through. And then here's how you are on the blocks, and you're basically leaning a little forward. The hips will be higher than the shoulders, and your legs will be like this, where it could easily push off the blocks. And your head will be facing down, so your head will be looking on the ground. You can't be looking up, or else it won't go right for you. You have to have your head face down, and you kind of just explode off the blocks. And here are some oh, and here are some examples of the block works. So here in the 100 meters, this is a workout for the 100 meters. And you'll see the two athletes here kind of just getting ready, getting set. As soon as they both stop moving, that's when this guy right here will say, on your mark, get set, go. And you can see that the diagram I showed you earlier and how they're doing it, how they lean forward. Their hands aren't flat on the ground. They're on basically their tips of their fingernails, and they explode off the blocks. And this guy did a great job. Kind of has a toe drag, which is you just touch the track with your toes. This is not really necessary, but it does feel good. And you can see how he gets out there quick as possible, and he's going to be the first one to reach that maximum speed, while this guy is kind of in the back. Here's another great example of the 200 meters now, where it's kind of the same thing. You see how they take off. Right here is where they maintain that speed, hug this corner, and they get that slingshot momentum. And you'll see Noah Lyles right here gain that momentum, and how he's running and maintaining that speed, and he finishes first. Another quick example of the blocks from the GOAT himself, Usain Bolt, and how he explodes out of there. And here's a quick example of
Your brain lights up like a
a bad
TV when you're
start.
playing video games. So check this out. Researchers from the University of...
As you can see, his hands are flat on the ground. This foot right here is not pressed all the way back. His hips are way too high. His head's not, his head's okay.
Go.
But as you can see, he doesn't really generate any power because of his hips being way too high and his hands not being correct. So, how the body powers sprinters. So basically in the 100 meters, you use quick stored energy for explosive efforts. And for like high school range, in some college range, it usually lasts 10 to 12. For the pros, for the college, around 10, 9 to 10. For the pros, 9 to 10. In high school, it'll last around 10 to 12 seconds for 100 meters. And for 200 meters, it starts the same quick energy, but then it shifts to endurance and kind of managing that lactic acid, the buildup for the sustained speed. And as you can see here, the athletes here running the 100 meters, you have Usain Bolt, Johan Blake, Gatlin right here, or right here, I don't know which one, and this guy. So the strategies are kind of simple, and that the 100 meters is a all-out sprint from start to finish. There's no pacing, kind of just on the block, set, out of there. It's like you're running from a dog. The 200 meters is more strategical, and the pacing, you have to pace yourself, especially on the curve, and it's a full speed effort on the home stretch. So some takeaways from the 100 versus the 200 meter is that the 100 meter really focuses on pure power and maximum speed, whereas the 200 meter, it combines the both, but you also have to include endurance and a strategy in every race you take. So from personal experience, what I like to do before I ran a 200 meter, I would think about it and say, okay, at the start, I would like to catch up to this person in front of me, and I would like to go all out for, let's say, 50 meters. And then from 50 meters, I would like to hold that speed. And right when I hit that 100-meter line, I take off. And for 100 meters, before I ran, all I thought about was having a good reaction time. That's the most important thing. Some workouts, for example, 100 meters, they might do would be they might do like a 10-meter workout, 30-meter workout, 60-meter workout, basically just focusing on getting out of the blocks as quick as possible. For a 200 meter, they might do a 250 workout, a little longer race, building their endurance. They will also do a 100-meter workout, a 150 workout, where they kind of just include endurance. And they will also do a 60-meter workout where they include pure speed. And that's it for today. Thank you guys.